Hello, welcome to your next Quick Tuesday Flow, Rise Up Anyway, with me, Cindy Lee. We're starting in Child's Pose. Mounds of big toes touching, knees wide, arms stretched forwards. Lengthen your spine, your arms as you inhale. Sink into your hips on your exhales. And come onto all fours, curl those toes under, knees up, hips up. Down dog. Come high into the tips of the toes. Exhale, sink your heels down. On your next exhale, step your right foot in between your hands, back foot flat, arms up, warrior one. Hands to prayer at your heart center. Twist your waist to the right. Elbows wide, use those forearms. If you can keep the shoulders relaxed, feel free to stretch the left arm forwards, right arm back. My shoulders could be a little bit more relaxed here. So it's challenging to keep the shoulders relaxed. You really have to use your waist to do the work. Hands to prayer at your heart. Slowly turn your torso forwards. Place your palms on the ground and step back, plank pose, top of a push-up. Feel free to bring your knees on the floor. On an exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, stretch through the tips of the toes, knees up or down. Whatever feels best on your back. Roll over your toes back into down dog. Step your left foot in between your hands, back foot flat, arms up, warrior one. Adjust your legs, adjust your feet to where you feel a firm foundation. Hands to prayer at your heart center. Elbows wide, so you're using those forearms. Twist your waist to the left and maybe stretch the right arm forwards, left arm back. Keep those shoulders down. When you twist, you are twisting out excess mucus. Doesn't that sound amazing? Slowly unwind and delicious. Release your hands to the ground. Step back, plank pose. Engage your core muscles as you lower down, chaturanga. Slither forwards like a snake. Inhale, up dog. Knees up or down. Listen to the back. Chin to chest. Roll over your toesies. Down, diggity dog. Reconnect with your slow, deep, quiet breathing. Step your right foot in between your hands. Lower the left knee to the ground. Slide the left knee behind you as much as you can. And then sink your hips forwards and down towards that right heel. Anjaneyasana. You may want to keep your arms down, especially if you have any shoulder injury. If the shoulders are feeling pretty good, interlace your fingers, press your palms up towards the sky. Open twist your waist to the left. Keep those hips sinking down towards the right heel. Twist your waist to the left. Shoulders away from those ears. Good. Slowly unwind. Arms out to the sides. Lower your hands down. Curl the back toes under. To your own degree, shift your hips back towards the wall behind you. And maybe sit on the left heel. This is half splits, really intense on the hamstrings, so you only go to your own degree. The hamstrings do not like to be forced. Trust me, I know. I've forced them before. Slowly walk your hands forward, step back, plank pose, top of a push-up, and go through a typical vinyasa flow, which is usually in most yoga classes, plank, chaturanga, inhaling to up dog, and then shifting your hips up and back for down dog. Lengthen your forearms, lengthen your shins here. We want to strengthen the bones. Keep those shoulders relaxed away from the ears. Step your left foot in between your hands, right knee to the floor. Slide the right knee behind you as much as you can so the energy is really focusing on stretching that right thigh. When we are stretching the thighs, we are releasing resentment. If it's okay with the shoulders, interlace your fingers, press your palms up towards the sky, and open your waist to the right. Keeping the hips low, keeping those shoulders down away from your ears. You're engaging and activating those abdominal muscles and organs when you do an open twist. So lots of things happening at once. Make sure you are breathing mindfully. Slowly unwind, release your arms by your sides, curl the back toes under, shift your hips back towards the wall behind you. So if the left hamstrings are feeling really tight, you're not going to reach the heel probably. Once you're ready to sit on the heel, go for it, but please keep those right toes curled under unless you have a toe or foot injury. It's an intense stretch. It's very dynamic. There's a lot of things happening in once here. So that's why these short flows have to be efficient. Slowly walk your hands forwards, step back, down dog. Gently bring your knees to the floor, crisscross your ankles, slowly roll back onto your heels and then to your bum. Straighten your legs out in front of you, flex your ankles, and lower down bone by bone using your core muscles. Head last. Bend the legs. Draw your heels in towards the glutes for eye of the needle. Outer edge of the right ankle just above the left knee. Interlace your fingers just below the left knee. So you're using your right elbow to track the right knee away from the forehead, and you're drawing the left knee towards your chest. Ankles are flexed and the lower back is flat on the floor. Breathe into those outer hips. Good. Slowly release. Switch sides. Outer edge of the left ankle above the right knee. This time the right knee is coming closer to your forehead and the left knee is going away from your chest. Shoulders relaxed down away from your ears. We want all that energy going to those beautiful open hips, my love. This is going to help release back pain. Slowly release your feet flat on the floor. Bridge pose. So stretch your arms and hands forwards. The middle fingers may or may not graze the heels. Just make sure the ankles are directly underneath the knees. Inhale, lift your hips up. Shimmy those shoulder blades closer together. Maybe interlace your fingers so the outer edges of the pinky fingers are on the ground. Only do this if you can keep your arms straight. If you can't, no shame, palms flat. Next step is sliding your palms underneath your lower back, fingers wrapping around the sides of your waist. If you're doing this version, this deeper version, your elbows need to be directly underneath the wrists. And then if you're ready to go even deeper, your back says it's okay, you straighten your legs out in front of you, bring your feet together, and those feet are flat on the floor. Whatever version you're doing, you are using those legs. Glutes are relaxed. If your legs were straight, draw the ankles directly underneath the knees and release your arms. Lower down bone by bone. Forehead to the knees, knees to the forehead. Please round your spine. We want to counter that deep back bend with rounding the spine. Good. Slowly release your head and your feet to the floor. Now we're going to do some more twisting. Cross the right leg over the left. Stack the knees, one on top of the other. Right knee on top of the left. Shift your hips a little bit to the right, both knees to the left, all the way down to the ground as much as your body will allow. Right arm out to the right. Left hand, outer right knee. Look past your right fingertips. So we want to twist the waist and we want to gently turn the neck. Inhale, slowly lift the knees up. Unstack and switch sides. Left leg over the right, hips a little bit to the left, knees to the right. So those inner thighs are touching. Right hand to outer left knee. Stretch your left arm out to the left. Gaze past your left fingertips. Where your eyes go, your body tends to follow. So just use your eyes instead of muscling and being aggressive with your movement. When you exhale, let all the breath go out of the body. Let it release completely. So when you inhale, you're taking a nice fresh breath in. Inhale, lift your knees up, unstack the knees, hug those knees into your chest and rock up to sitting. Roll over the knees, come onto all fours, and let's do one more down dog, my friends. Stretch it out. Gently bring your knees to the floor, sit back, child's pose, forehead on the ground, arms behind you. Take a minute or two here to unwind. Thank you so much for rising up anyways, no matter what is going on in your life, your day. Sitting on your heels, keeping your eyes closed, roll up bone by bone. Bring your hands to prayer at your heart center. And slowly release your hands to your thighs. Slowly open your eyes. I'll see you next Tuesday for your next quick Tuesday tip. Namaste.